Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make these 4 cards to go into our Halloween layout. I really like tags. I use them a lot in different albums and different layouts. I just think that they're fun. And sometimes I will add like ribbon or brad, but I thought this time having these pieces of circle chipboard on there would be cute. This is just a pattern card that came from one of Ellie Edwards' Stories by the Month. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one over top. Get a nice layered effect on there. I want that to go about halfway down that white space. And this little bit of chipboard is gonna go on there. It says boop. And I like that the orange matches the background. Okay, so there's that one. And so I didn't have another one that had this white space at the bottom, but I wanted to have that same visual style on both of these cards. One's gonna be on the right side layout, one's gonna be on the left side layout. So I just cut a piece of pattern paper and a piece of white cardstock, and we're just gonna make it look like that same effect. And just glue that down. And that way it has that nice same unifying features. I just put the glue I just put the glue down on the wrong side of that. That will probably dry clear, so that's probably not a problem. But you know, you can see where my brain is tonight. That's hilarious. Okay, so I don't like the way that looks. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna cut another piece of white cardstock for that in a minute, but let's go ahead and finish this part first. So this tag will go on here like that. Okay, so let's get a foam dot. Using lots of foam dots in this project. I like foam dots, they're fun. I'm gonna put this on the back of this little pumpkin guy here. That's gonna go on there. And to have that same element of the circles over the opening for the tag, I'm gonna have this little 31st piece of chipboard here. It's gonna go, let's center that a little better. Okay, so this will eventually go on here like that, and I'll fix that before I put it in. These other 2 cards, I am going to end up using this to hold a few more little stories. I wanted to, the right side layout is all about when we're actually out trick-or-treating. And I wanted to tell a few stories about how different families were adapting the handing out candy situation to COVID. So I wanted to have a space to tell some of those stories. So I'm gonna add this little piece of chipboard here too. Before I do that, before I write, because I am famous for doing my writing and then wanting to add some embellishments and there's no space. So I'm gonna put that on there. Okay. And like I said before, my page protectors aren't quite what I wanted for this. So instead of getting my fuse tool out and dealing with all that drama, I'm just going to make a 4x6 card look like 2 3x4 cards by using this 4x6 piece of pattern paper. And I'm just going to cover up one side completely with 3x4. And then this will look like it's its own 3x4 card. It is not a problem to use a fuse tool. I just can't stand up very easily right now because I'm recovering from surgery, and using the fuse tool sounds hard right now. So I'm going to cheat essentially. Okay, so I'm gonna glue down this picture. It's gonna go all the way to the edge because we're pretending that piece of pattern paper isn't even there. And then I'm gonna use another foam dot because that's what we're doing with this project, is apparently all the foam dots. And I'm here for it. And I wonder why my albums are so thick. Okay, that's gonna go on there. I kind of want, I don't know, I kind of want something else on here. There are some of these little sequins. Let's see what they look like on there. It's kind of fun. Just wanted a little bit of something to make it a little less flat. Those are fun. How am I going to adhere those? That is an excellent question. Don't think regular glue is going to work. I'm probably going to need red line tape. But let's see. Let's see if it wants to stick with just glue. And normally this wouldn't be a problem. I would just go get my red line tape, but walking around is hard. And I don't have it at my table, which is silly because I use it all the time. Let's see if we can get it to stay down with just glue. I think that's gonna work actually. Oh, come on. There you go. All right. So those are our dimensional elements on my cards. I will add that white bar across there before I put it into the page protector. But I'm happy with how those look and ready to start working on my journaling and then putting it all together.